I do not need you to tell me who I should and should not love, and I would never in my life ever tell anyone who they can and cannot love.
When you're a celebrity in your late teens and early 20s, navigating the world of success, fame, and love can get complicated. But if there's anyone who has figured it out with a nice pace, it has to be Florence Pugh. The Midsommar star actress is a force to be reckoned with, and that shines through in everything from her professional career to her personal life. But the price for fame is paid in lack of privacy, and that's where Florence Pugh's love life has constantly been put on blast in the most unflattering portrayals. Although Flo definitely has tough skin and an impressive intellectual capacity, we can't imagine how tiring it gets to have your work and decisions watered down because of public opinion, which is a bit ironic considering the fact that her career places her right on the screen of the world. But with so much negative attention surrounding her last relationship, especially the age gap hate she was exposed to and forced to defend, it's only right that we took a look at the shady things about Florence Pugh's love life. Dating her co-worker boss, the Little Women actress met the American actor, filmmaker, and iconic Scrubs alum, Zach Braff, when they worked together for the widely acclaimed short film, In the Time It Takes to Get There, which Zach directed back in 2019. After multiple instances of online interactions, about a year before they created the short film together, the pair were first spotted holding hands while walking in New York City, and that sparked the dating rumors almost immediately. One Twitter user wrote, "So Florence Pugh is definitely dating Zach Braff, right? He just Insta-storied a photo of her playing guitar in his apartment." And then in May 2019, Zach posted an Instagram picture of himself as a child in a Spider-Man suit, and had an interaction with Florence in the comment section, where he mentioned that he prefers Black Widow. That's seemingly harmless. But wait for it. Florence was actually filming for the 2021 Black Widow movie at the time. And that implies that they were more than friendly for him to know her schedule that well. But things didn't seem to be very official until October 2019, when an eyewitness told Page Six that the pair was looking so cozy that it was clear that they're a couple. And then 2 months later, when Zach commented on Flo's Instagram post, she more or less confirmed the relationship in response to an online troll. Zach had commented the princess emoji underneath Flo's Instagram post of herself as a deli, and one user replied his comment, saying, "You're 44 years old," and Florence immediately responded to the troll with, "And yet he got it," making that the first official public acknowledgement of their relationship. And it definitely wasn't the last time she delivered a major clapback. The infamous troll from 2019 would be among the first of many to publicly point fingers, an attempt to ridicule Florence Pugh and Zach Braff for their age gap. With about 21 years age difference between them, Zach was 44 and Flo was 23, when news of them dating hit social media, and the backlash they received was ugly to say the least. Fans and trolls haunted their comment sections and made several posts online talking about their relationship negatively and basically beating down on a love story that was just starting out. One Twitter user made a post reacting to Flo's "Yet he got it" clapback to the IG troll by saying, "Unpopular opinion. It is creepy that 44-year-old Zach Braff is dating 23-year-old Florence Pugh. Objectifying yourself to defend a man twice your age who is manipulating you isn't a clapback." And another user tried to shame Zach by writing, "Zach getting awfully brave, publicly posting about Florence. Like, why would you be proud dating someone half your age?" But Florence wasn't going to let them get the best of her, or take the joy out of a love she was basking in. And after the trolls descended on her Instagram for making a loving post for Zach's birthday, Florence came straight for them, with no holds barred. On the 6th of April 2020, Zach Braff turned 45 years old, and his 24-year-old girlfriend made a loving post on Instagram, celebrating him while they were locked down in the pandemic together. The picture of the actor peacefully cuddling their adopted dog was captioned, "Today we shall smile wider than the clouds are gray. April 6th and we're celebrating hard. Happy birthday wishes. Boogies and cheers for this special person. Raise those bubbles and jiggle." But her fans and followers weren't eager for bubbles. Instead, they unleashed tons of hate towards the couple, especially Zach, and it was so ugly so fast that it forced Florence to lock comments on the post, and then she spoke out about it. In an almost 4-minute video, which she posted on Instagram and captioned, "Being hateful is not trendy," Florence Pugh defended her relationship and her choices against millions of fans and followers and the public. She said, "On Monday, I posted a photo in honor of Zach's birthday, and I wrote a birthday message underneath. Within about 8 minutes of the photo being posted, I had about 70% of the comments hurling abuse and being horrid, basically bullying someone on my page. I will not allow that behavior on my page. I'm not about that. It makes me upset." And then she went straight for the bullseye shot. "I am 24 years old. I do not need you to tell me who I should and should not love, and I would never in my life tell anyone who they can and cannot love. It is not your place."
And I would never in my life ever, ever tell anyone who they can and cannot love.
The falling actress further added, "The abuse that you throw at him is abuse that you are throwing at me, and I don't want those followers. I do not want to have to be protecting my comments every time I post a picture of him. I really hope that I can continue this relationship with a lot of you."
I really hope that I can continue this relationship with a lot of you.
We'd be correct to say she definitely put the trolls and misguided fans in their place. And it wouldn't be the first time, nor the last time, that she defended her choices and actions, especially as it pertains to her love life. As she told LUK later in 2020, "I know that part of being in the spotlight is that people might invade your privacy and have opinions on it. But it's bizarre that normal folk are allowed to display such hate and opinions on a part of my life that I'm not putting out there. It's a strange side of fame, that you're allowed to be torn apart by thousands of people, even though you didn't put that piece of you out there. My point to all this is that isn't it odd that a stranger can totally tear apart someone's relationship, and it's allowed?" She continued. Allowed or not, Florence Pugh didn't stand for the hate, and she never hesitated to defend her relationship. Going fully naked in Outlaw King wasn't enough to cause an overblown stir about Florence Pugh online, but she was never able to post about her love life without the trolls coming out en masse. According to E! News, Florence explained why she has never successfully dated a younger person when she was on an episode of Sue Perkins' An Hour or So With podcast. The Oscar-nominated actress said, "I've always found it funny how I can be good enough for people to watch my work and support my work and pay for tickets, and I'm old enough to be an adult and pay taxes. But I'm not old enough to know who I should and should not have sex with." She went further to say, "I'm 24 and I can't choose who I love. There's a reason why I'm not with someone my age. It hasn't worked. So who are you trying to match me up with?" And that was a direct jab at the online crowd, who thought she should be dating younger actors and celebrities. But regardless of whatever the trolls threw at her, Florence was there and ready to battle it out. She didn't let the trolls win, and she didn't let them tear her relationship apart at the time. And Zach was in full support, and obviously enamored by her willpower to go up against the internet strangers attacking their relationship. When talking to Mr. Porter magazine about the backlash his relationship was experiencing, Zach wasted no time in praising Flo and how she was handling it all, considering how vocal she is on social media, especially in the case of the Instagram video she made addressing the backlash. He told the magazine that she literally sat down, hit record on her phone, and said that. I thought, how could I possibly follow anything as intelligent and articulate as that? So I chose not to. Zach also praised Flo's acting prowess and star power while speaking to Collider in March 2022, saying, "I know that anything Florence does is incredible. People say she's maybe the best actress of her generation. I think she's one of the best actresses working." And if there was a Hall of Fame for compliments, that would be right up there. But unfortunately, it would be Florence's growing career that would pull the curtains on a 3-year-old love story. In her September 2022 cover story interview for Harper's Bazaar, Florence Pugh revealed that she and Zach had ended their relationship earlier in the year. According to her, "We've been trying to do this separation without the world knowing, because it's been a relationship that everybody has an opinion on." She said, "We just felt something like this would really do us the benefit of not having millions of people telling us how happy they are that we're not together. So we've done that. I automatically get a lumpy throat when I talk about it." It's a sad ending, but the relationship had run its course, and fans had opposing reactions to the news of their breakup. Like many others, one Twitter user celebrated the breakup, saying, "Happy Florence Pugh and Zach Bragg breakup day to all that celebrate." While another user called out the terrible trend of celebrating a sad ending, with a tweet saying, "All of you celebrating Florence Pugh and Zach Braff's breakup are terrible. At the end of the day, we all just have to remember that celebrities are human first and foremost. Age gaps in Hollywood romances are not a new script to the spotlight, but the public reactions still continue to have a huge impact on how these relationships play out. And Florence Pugh's love life is no different. Florence Pugh's relationship with Zach Braff suffered a ton of shadiness from the negative age criticism she experienced and addressed online, despite the fact that she continues to show a maturity beyond her age and shine as a grounded celebrity. Florence Pugh had to continually defend her love life against the online trolls, time and again, until it all ended in the breakup of her relationship with Zach Braff. Do you think the age hate against Florence Pugh's relationship with Zach Braff led to the end? Why do you think people have a problem with wide age gaps between consenting adults, especially celebrities? Is there anything you think Florence Pugh could have done differently in her relationship? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the story, feel free to like this video and subscribe to The Chronicle for more inside stories on your favorite celebrities.